Hello, Year 9, onward as we hurtle towards the end of Much Ado About Nothing. We do now, before we go and look at Benedick and Beatrice's relationship in details, what do you associate with love poetry? Write a short description of what you think love poetry is. Our learning objective today is to explore the relationship between Benedick and Beatrice, and so the title is Benedick and Beatrice's relationship. So, quick check on what we need. A copy of the extracts, Act 5, Scene 2, access to YouTube and some different coloured pens and highlighters. Quick review of the do now. Love poetry could be an expression of feelings, a romantic comparison to what their love is like or what the beauty of the person is like. Rhyme scheme, there's a rhyme scheme only if it comes naturally to the speaker. Normally it's just a sort of outpouring of emotion, so it wouldn't necessarily have a particularly strong rhyme scheme. That said, sonnets, which are love poems, do have a lyrical song-like quality. Could be to do with Valentine's Day. And there we are, look, Shakespearean sonnets. They are a traditional form of love poetry. Right, have a look at the scene there on the link. Write your first impressions about this scene. How is the relationship between Beatrice and Benedick presented here? There you are, that'll take you 10 minutes. Right, Benedick is trying to write some love poetry here, and his attempt at it is on the left. I'm not going to read it because it's awful. You can read. It's meant to be awful, obviously. So you can read it and see his attempts at it. The God of love that sits above and knows me, how pitiful I deserve. So it's not very good. So you just have a read through it. You get the idea that he's really struggling to get his words down. This is a comedy moment. Then Beatrice arrives, and we now see the two of them more relaxed and back to their jokey interactions of earlier in the play, except without the sort of barbed edge that it had to it earlier, because they've declared their love for each other now and made it through, if you like. Benedick, and I pray thee now tell me, for which of my bad parts didst thou first fall in love with me? Beatrice, for them all together, which maintain so politic a state of evil that they will not admit any good part to intermingle with them. But for which of my good parts did you first suffer love for me? Benedick, suffer love, a good epithet. I do suffer love indeed, for I love thee against my will. Beatrice, in spite of your heart, I think. Alas, poor heart, if you spite it for my sake, I will spite it for yours, for I will never love that which my friend hates. Benedick, thou and I are too wise to woo peaceably. They're honest about their love, but suggest that it is something they suffer, and in spite of themselves. This makes it sound like something papal they don't want to do, but can't help. They acknowledge that they can't be in love without also joking with each other. It's the way they are together. Benedick suggests it's because they are both wise, showing his awareness of Beatrice's intelligence. Now you're going to create a table tracking their relationship across the play. And if you feel like a challenge, you can include quotations. You've got 10 minutes to do it. I'll put all the acts and scenes down the left-hand side there. And then on the right, you just have to write what their relationship was like at that point, and include a quote. 10 minutes for that, please. How is the relationship between Claudio and Hero similar and different to the relationship between Beatrice and Benedick? Complete the table and add any of your own connections too. So another table for you to do there. Don't spend hours drawing the table. You can, just lay it out on a page. 10 minutes for that as well. And here's the tables that I filled in. So if you want to add any of those to yours, that would be fantastic. And here we are, onto the task which I want you to upload onto Clascharts. The play follows the journey of two pairs of lovers. Which relationship do you think is more likely to last? So that's Beatrice and Benedick, or Claudio and Hero. So you've got to decide. I think whichever it is will survive, and then you've got to say why. Use evidence from the play to justify your opinion. So you can use your tables there. If you've got quotes in them, you've got all the information you need there. And if you can, include explanations of language and structure to show how the relationships change. Certainly language would be quite easy from the way that, for example, Beatrice and Benedick, they like a bit of banter, but at the start of the play it was really quite almost bordered on aggressive on occasion, didn't it? So there we are. That's the task I want you to put up on Clascharts. Always love reading your work, Year 9. You are, as I think I said before, you know, showing me the best work out of all of my groups. So well done on that. And I will speak to you next time. Thank you.